So the process of realization is the awakening of the Kundalini, which lies in the triangular bone. Yeah, got here. Can you come and show someone? In the triangular bone, you see this lying in 3.5 coils. This is the energy that is resting in the triangular bone, called as sacrum. Greeks knew it was a sacred bone, so they called it sacrum. When I asked them, they said they had a report with Indians long time back, and they discovered that this is a sacred bone. This sacred bone lies within you, and the sacred energy also lies unharmed, absolutely waiting there. Now this is the energy of your pure desire. I don't know if you have any idea of purity left in the modern times. You eat anything, it is contaminated. You smoke something in the air, so you contaminate everything. You hear music which is contaminated. Everything is contaminated. So the sense of purity is only existing in that power of ours, which is a pure desire, not a perverted desire, or not a spoiled desire, or mixed up desire, but a pure desire to be one with the divine. To be in the yoga, to be united with the divine power that is all pervading, the power of love of God. That's the purest desire we have, because all other desires have no meaning. Whatever desires we have otherwise, never give us satisfaction. We jump from one to another. But once this pure absolute desire rises within us, it should rise as an energy, then we have no other desire. Then the whole situation changes. When you are facing me, you are desirous. But then you come and sit with me and watch others. Whole situation changes. You become self-realized. When this desire awakens within you, passes through 6 centers, crosses through this center, then you start feeling the cool breeze coming out of your head. Now this nobody can do. Can anybody do like that? All these gurus make you jump, pay them money, tell them we will give you 1,000 pounds if you can really put the cool breeze out of our heads. Or even 10,000 pounds if they want. Even millions and billions of pounds, they cannot do it. Because they are not authorized. So this is what it is, that we have to ask for reality. The cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. This is the reflection of the Holy Ghost within us. And that we have to feel on top of our head. And then in our fingers it should flow. Then we should say that the Spirit has come into our attention, into our central nervous system, because we are feeling it now. That's how we have to believe it. But that's not sufficient. That's not the end of it, as you know, so many of you. You have to work it out. Now why this working is needed? Because there are lots of impurities. Not to feel guilty about it. Whatever has happened, but there are impurities. This is your rebirth. When the bird comes out of the egg, the little bit of egg is still sticking on to him, so he has to clean it. And then you become a different personality altogether. Then the reality can be understood, because you are that which can see the reality. You have become the Spirit. Without becoming the Spirit, you cannot see the reality. You cannot understand the reality. Before that, as I said, it is your own mental projection. It's your own hallucination, imagination. The entire concept is a myth. You will discover that very soon when you become that. But what's the harm in becoming that? Because for that you have been seeking. And that is what one should understand, that I have to become. I have to become that special being. I have to be the Spirit. I have to be the instrument of that divine power. I have to understand all the working of that divine power. I have to purify myself. I have to cleanse myself through that divine power. Some people ask me, Mother, it's very difficult to awaken the Kundalini. I said, maybe for some, not for me. It's true, it's not for me. But why not for me? That I don't want to tell you. That you have to find out yourself. It's true. It is easy for me, no doubt. And it will be easy for you also. You'll be surprised. Actually, Sahaj Yogis are very humble people. You have no idea how humble they are. The other day, we had somebody in Bombay who came to see me. And he told me, Mother, there's one guru, who is a real guru, I should say. I've been with him for 14 years. And he's been making me do this and do that, 14 years. And one day I came to a program, I got my realization. And now I can give realization to others. So I went and saw my guru and I told him, that how is it that you recognize Mother, you know about her, you talk about her, and you took 14 years just to cleanse me and I haven't got my realization. Now here I can give realization. So he said, better not talk about it. Now you better give realizations to others, I can't. You are specially blessed. It's a fact. But Sahaj Yogis are so simple, so humble. They are better than all these gurus put together. But they won't say that. They have become. And all of you who are here for the first time or second time, all of you have to become. But you have to have patience with yourself. We have patience, we have love, compassion, everything. But you must have love for yourself and awareness that you are not an ordinary person. You are a seeker, a special category of a person. We can't work on mediocres. You are the men of God as described by William Blake. You are that. Now if you want to waste your life with sniffing that glue, what are we to do? Or you want to pay some sort of a fraud personality, what are we to do? Except that we can only pray for you that you should come back to right path and get your wisdom back so that you get your realization. That's the only thing we have to do, is to give you realization, so that you also know how to give realizations to others. There are so many myths working. Like one lady told me, nobody can do anything for anyone. But why not? If by getting realization you become what you have to become, why not? Why have these barriers before you give these explanations beforehand? Like you tell somebody, all right, now tomorrow we would like to buy, say, a particular type of a thing. So the person should say, all right, let's go and find out. Normally, let's go and find out, to be open. But ego is there. So the ego says, but may not be there. I mean, if it is not there, we'll not buy. Simple as that. But why, before buying that or going there, why give such an explanation as that it may not be there? That is what it is. That you have to get your realization. You have to become what you are. You have to understand how it works. It's all your own. Supposing all your treasure is locked up in a bank and I am a banker, and you come to me, then I have to give you your keys and I have to tell you how to open your treasures and what do they mean, isn't it? That's my duty. But if I am doing that duty, people ask me, why should you do it? Because I am the banker. So why are you the banker? Better go and ask God, why am I the banker? But can you become the banker? You cannot. But when you become, you will become. When you are not, you are not. When you will be appointed as a banker, you will be acting as a banker too. It's as simple as that. So you get to your realization and you understand those who have got it, have got it. Even you'll be surprised, once I gave realization to one gentleman. He never came to Surge Yoga as such, and he didn't become much. So one day he went to see a judge, a justice in the High Court in Bombay, who was a realized soul too, Mr. Vaidya. So Mr. Vaidya asked him, do you know Mataji Nirmala Devi? He said, yes. Did she give you realization? Yes. Yes, I know. He said, how do you know, sir? He said, well, I can feel it. Of course, it's very mild, but it's flowing. Still, the divine is working. But why not cooperate? And why not help the divine? Why not make the best out of it? A little bit cooperation and understanding and willpower can give you everything that you have. It's all your own, you have to have it.